Okay, so this was good news. I don't think there's a bad way to spin this. I think it was 2013 where Google said, maybe it was 2012. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I have high blood pressure.
Oh, we are both moist.
We are both moist. My nipples. That Google Plus.
Okay.
YouTube is removing the Google Plus requirement to, I guess, create accounts.
Thank fucking God.
To post videos and comments on YouTube. So what happened was, over the years, going back to 2005 up to like about 2012, early 2013, you could just create a generic account as long as you had an email address to post on YouTube. And they were grandfathered in once the Google Plus requirement was brought in by Google to post on YouTube. But after that point, you needed to have a Google Plus
I avoided
account.
it for so long, and then eventually one day they just made me.
If you had a Google Plus account, you were required to merge it with your existing account. So like if I log into mine, I have a Google Plus, and then I have a Pat the NES Punk. Like I have both.
Yeah, same.
It's weird. And you can switch off between them. It's just weird. So
I've never used Google Plus yet.
No one has.
No, but hold on. I get comments on things, and they show up in my email box, and it's like someone has commented on something you did in Google Plus, and I go, well, then I've been hacked because I haven't done anything in Google Plus. And I look, and it's like anytime, I'm sure there's an option for it, but anytime I've made a standalone comment in a video, it's counted as like a status update on Google Plus. I've never even fucking understood Google Plus. I don't get it.
Google Plus was Google's attempt at
Facebook.
At Facebook. It failed miserably.
Sure.
Some people, the 2% of you that use it, I'm sure it's fine for you with your circles and whatever else you have going on there.
I'm sure.
You know what's cool? Google Hangouts very cool.
Yeah, Google Hangouts
That's
is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Use that for Super Rift Brothers during that short limited run for that series. But that's all the conversation. But stop it. Get me in trouble. So they released a YouTube blogspot post of all things, saying that comments are super important to the relationship between creators and fans on YouTube. Blah 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 blah. Conversation should be simpler and easier to have on YouTube, and working on that. They're going to improve the ranking system that reduces the visibility of junk comments. There's going to be more changes. Blah blah blah. Creators told us they like the moderation option on their channels, like reviewing comments before they're posted, blocking certain words, or auto-approving comments from certain fans, which are all options on your YouTube channel. All this stays. The reason I don't like this going away is this.
You don't like this going away?
No. The reason I do like this going away is this.
Okay. I was gonna say there's no fucking reason to not like
there's
it
a
going
good
away.
there's a good and a bad to this. The good is that there's sometimes you'll go on YouTube and you'll see someone with a Google Plus comment and you can't reply to it for some weird reason, and that's because on each individual Google Plus account there's an option to allow people basically to have a conversation to reply to it.
Oh yeah.
So I can't stand when I see either a good or awful comment that I can't reply to because it's just sitting there and there's no reply.
Someone got really upset about my camera not being focused during the 50th episode, and they were like, I can't believe he couldn't fucking focus his camera for the 50th episode. That's absurd. Don't other people notice it? So I actually clicked on the channel and just left a comment on the channel.
You just went to the channel directly?
It's the first time I've ever done that, but yeah, that enrages me too when you can't have the discourse with a person, good or bad.
So that's good that's going to be remedied by this because it's on I'm sure you can still use it. However, having a Google Plus account though did create one extra step though. Whether or not it was an identity, I thought it was less of a way for a person to hide behind a fake identity to post something awful on YouTube. So that's sort of disappearing because you had to have a verified account.
Yeah, but I never put anything of any merit on that account. I mean, I put my name on there because I chose to.
No, but it was just still an extra step. You couldn't just come up with a fake email address. It had to be a Google email address.
I got that.
To create a Google Plus account to use YouTube. That's why I wish there was still some way to keep that.
It was harder to make a dummy account.
Just a little bit. Sure. Slightly harder.
Okay.
One extra step. And I did see less spam when there was a Google Plus requirement. I did see, I don't want to say less hard, a little less hard, but then for YouTube, how do you tell how less hard the comments are when there's lots of hard comments to begin with? You know. I
really appreciate the 25% of you that aren't hard.
It's 33.
Well, 33.3% repeating.
Well, I tell you, don't look at the comments. The comments are bullshit, as Chris Pratt says. So this is fine. I like the change. I don't mind a company trying something and failing as long as they admit that, hey, we might go backwards.
Right.